It's really interesting to me because when I came to the Allman Brothers in 92, 93, something like that, back before the turn of the century, they were somewhat of a forgotten entity in terms of influence. They were really rebuilding their reputation. They had broken up in tatters in 1981, 82, I guess. Not a lot of bands cited their influence. I found later, I've talked to Jimmy Chamberlain, Smashing Pumpkins, and I've seen where Kirk Hammett of Metallica and Stephen Perkins of Jane's Addiction and Dave Navarro of Jane's Addiction, all of them talk about having this influence of the Allman Brothers. And it's really like that psychedelic explorations that they do on Fillmore East in particular. I think that's the record that made it through to almost all. A record like at Fillmore East I'm going to say is their most influential by far across the board. And then you get people like us, so you just get these levels of interest and nerdiness where, there are plenty of people out there who will defend Brothers of the Road, an album that doesn't have JMO that I really have refused to listen to ever once all the way through. So super hardcores, we'll get into all the nitty gritty details, but the influence of the Allman Brothers Band, now it's stated, it's out there. I think probably because from the time I came on in the 90s until the Allman Brothers in the 90s were just really doing well, really established themselves. And now people cite them all the time. And of course you got Marcus King Band, probably one of my favorites, out there just killing it on Ramblin' Man. Sturgill Simpson does Midnight Rider, beautiful version of that. Long live the Allman Brothers Band.